We are learning to activate prior knowledge before reading. This means that we're going to think about what we know about the book before we start reading it. This will help us to understand the book as we read it. I'm going to write down the things I know about bike racing in these 4 boxes here. These are the things I know about bike racing before reading. The first thing I know about bike racing before reading is that bike races can happen all around the world. I also know that road bikes have thin wheels. Bike races are held in the Olympics. And the fourth thing I know about bike racing is that you have to wear special clothes and a helmet. Now let's listen to the story, The Greatest Race on Earth.
The Greatest Race on Earth by Bronwyn Wall. 3, 2, 1. They put on their helmets, they get on their bicycles, they roll up to the start line. 3, 2, 1, go. Go, go, go. It's the start of the greatest race on earth. It's the Tour de France, bicycle race. Tour is a French word. It means course. The French word de means of. Every summer, more than 150 cyclists from all over the world take part in the race. How did it start? The first Tour de France was held more than 100 years ago. A French newspaper company wanted more people to read their newspapers, so they decided to have a huge bicycle race that everyone would want to read about. The plan worked. Where do they ride? Today, cyclists ride over 3,500 kilometers in the Tour de France. That's like riding a bicycle from the top of New Zealand to the very bottom and then all the way back up to Taupo. Phew. The course changes every year and goes through many parts of France. Sometimes the course goes into other countries too, but it always finishes in Paris, the capital of France. The cyclists race through towns, along flat country roads and up mountains. Lots of people stop what they are doing to watch the cyclists race past. They clap and cheer. Go, go, go. How long does it take? It takes more than 20 days to ride the course of the Tour de France. Each day of racing is called a stage. Some of the stages take only a couple of hours. Some of the stages take most of the day. The cyclist who is the first to finish a stage each day wins that stage, but it doesn't mean they will win the whole race. A computer times how fast each cyclist rides each stage. At the end of each day, it adds up each cyclist's times for all the stages so far. Then the cyclist who has the fastest time over all the stages gets to wear a special yellow jersey the next day they race.
Now that I've listened to the story, I'm going to fill in these spaces here with the information, the new things that I learnt from listening. The first thing I learnt from listening to the story was that they ride for 3,500 kilometres in the race. The second thing I learnt was that the course for the Tour de France changes every year. I also learnt that it goes through France. And it always finishes in Paris. Another thing I learnt was that it takes more than 20 days. And some stages take longer than others. I also found out that a computer times the cyclists. And the last thing I found out was that the winner each day wears a yellow jersey. This is how you activate your prior knowledge, by showing the things that you know before reading and then the things you learnt as a result of reading.